Good morning, or you might be doing this practice at any other time of day, but hope you're doing well. This practice is a chair practice. Start just waking up the body, noticing how we're feeling, maybe raising the heart rate a little bit. So it's a really great one if we don't feel like doing loads, but we want to do something. So we'll start with our feet planted on the ground. You can have your feet hip width apart, a little bit wider, a little bit close together. Taking a seated Tadasana here. So you can have your hands resting on your thighs, maybe your hands out to the side, palms open. Think about relaxing those shoulders. You might want to give them a roll forward or backwards, hunching them, letting them drop. And finding stillness here. And we might want to start thinking about pushing into the ground with our feet. So pushing into the outside of our feet, then the heel, the ball of the big toe, creating a sturdy base. And we might think about pushing into the chair with our thighs and our glutes, lengthening the crown of the head up to the sky. And noticing how that feels in the body today. You might shut down your eyes or soften your gaze. Allowing yourself to breathe naturally. You can keep your eyes closed, blink them open if that feels better for you. Start just moving through your feet, raising the heels, maybe one at a time or both together. Taking any motion feels right for you. Just noticing how you're feeling, any crackles in your body as they're waking up. Just noticing how your body is feeling today. You might want to bring your hands into this, just opening and closing one hand, both hands at the same time, maybe still doing it with your feet. Noticing how moving your body is making you feel today. And then when you feel like you've had enough of this, placing your feet on the ground, hands on your thighs, or even onto your knees, and we'll take some seated cat-cow. So with an inhale, shining your chest forward, nose up to the sky, you're arching your back. Then exhale, tucking the chin to the chest, curling your shoulders under, curling your back round. Then inhaling, the cow again. And then tucking the chin to your chest with your exhale. Taking this cat position. And continuing this with your own breath in your own time. If you feel like you've had enough of this traditional linear motion, you might start to maybe make circles one way and the other way. Or any other motion that doesn't have a name. And really listen to what your body feels like it needs, rather than trying to overthink it, control it with the mind. And then maybe coming back up to seated. We're going to take a chair pose. So you've got options here. Appreciate we are in a chair, but we're really going to plant our feet firmly on the ground, pushing into the chair, and we're leaning forward with a straight back. So I'll turn to the side, you don't have to move. And we're really pushing into the feet, pushing into the chair, and we're leaning forward a little bit. And you might work towards, if it feels good for you, pushing into the feet, and you might lift up your butt from the chair Maybe a little bit, maybe you don't. Today I'm not catching much air, it doesn't feel good for me. But it's that intention. We're visualizing lifting up off that chair with absolutely no requirement to do so. And then relaxing back, sitting up back into that Tadasana. And then we might take a forward fold here. We're going to curl our chin to our chest all the way down, and we might have our hands just resting on our thighs, on our shins, or dangling all the way to the ground. And your belly might rest comfortably on your thighs, or it might not. You might feel the space. That might be your forward fold today. Then with an inhale, coming back up to your Tadasana. We're going to take a few rounds of sun salutations now. So we can start off in our Tadasana and facing outwards. And we might work with the breath, so I'll cue the breath, but it doesn't work for you, don't do it. Just please keep breathing in your own way. So we'll take an inhale with our arms up to the sky looking up. And then we'll exhale down to our forward fold, whatever that looks like for you. We'll inhale, taking a halfway lift, so that might be hands on the shins, knees or thighs. And exhale, go back to that forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky, maybe lifting up. And exhale, Tadasana. Take that another time. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, arms up to the sky, maybe looking up. And exhale, Tadasana. So we're going to take this again, but we might add in a little bit of cat-cow. So inhaling up to the sky. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And placing our hands on our knees. Taking the cat-cow, inhale, nose up to the sky, arching the back. And exhale, curling round. Curving your spine the other way. Inhaling, bend. Exhaling, curving the spine. Then bringing our arms to Tadasana. Okay, we'll do that again. Inhale, sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up to seated. And taking cow variation, nose up to the sky. Exhale into your cat position. Take that again. Inhale, cow. Exhale to cat. And extending the arms out. Tadasana. You can carry on with these sun salutations, taking any of the variations. You don't have to do the cat-cow. Or you might want to add a downward facing dog to this, all from seated position. So inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up to the cow position. Exhale to the cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then we might take our arms out in front of us, maybe alongside our ears, palms facing forward, almost like we're pushing against a wall. And you might straighten your legs out a little bit. Your legs don't have to be straight, they can have a bend. Pointing the toes up towards the sky or letting them relax onto the ground. All of these are different variations and options for your downward facing dog. You might even lift your feet as well. They could be more relaxed, or flexing those toes towards the feet, creating a really strong position for your downward facing dog. And then bringing the feet back, exhaling to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then arms up to the sky. And exhaling to Tadasana. Do that another time, adding in the different parts that feel good for our body. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to our cow, shining our chest forward, nose up to the sky. Exhale, cat pose, chin tucked into the chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Then we might want to raise our hands up, maybe our feet, into a downward facing dog. Then bring to breathe. Exhaling, planting the feet on the floor and coming down into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky, lifting up. And exhaling into your Tadasana. You might now bring your hand to your chest, maybe your belly. Just notice the speed of your heart, the depth of your breath. Got our body moving quite a bit, totally natural. The heart rate's gone up, breath has deepened, maybe increased its pace. Might give our shoulders a little shrug, our arms a little shake out. We'll give our legs a little bit of attention. So maybe bringing the right, maybe a crackle, bringing that right heel off the floor. That feels okay for you. You might lift that knee up and hold on to the back of the thigh, front of the shin. You could be here and bring it as close to your chest as you like. And just giving your ankle a little turn one way, the other way. Before bringing your leg, helping it along and creating a seated pigeon position, or figure 4, we've crossed our right ankle over our left thigh and opened out that knee towards the right. We might apply a little bit of pressure, we might not, this might be enough. You might notice sensations in your inner thigh, the outer thigh, glutes, your hip flexors. And then helping your leg back, coming through this position where your knee is tucked towards your chest. Placing your foot back on the ground. We'll do the same on the other side. So lifting up the thigh might come a different height. And holding on either to the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. Bringing your knee towards your chest. Maybe circling your ankle, giving it a little bit of movement one way and the other. Before helping your leg, creating this figure 4 shape, seated pigeon. Opening out the tops of your left leg. And you might feel different sensations on this side to the other side. You might feel nothing at all. And that's totally okay. Our bodies are not symmetrical. And each side deserves love and attention for itself. In your next inhale, unraveling, bringing knee towards your chest again, and placing that foot back on the ground. Moving our feet a little bit, feeling the ground. We're going to take a warrior position, warrior 2 on each side. So we'll start with the right hand side and open out that right leg, knee pointing outwards, just as far as feels good for you. And then you've got lots of options with this left leg, which will become the back leg. You can straighten it out in front of you, where you are. You might move this foot away from the right foot, as far as feels good, and maybe straighten it there. So this shape can look however you need it or want it to. You might shift forward on your chair, giving you a little bit of space. Then we're going to open out our arms beside us, so our hands are level with our shoulders. And we might choose to look over those right fingertips. Remembering to breathe. And then we might bring our left hand to our hip or down by the side and bring this right arm up as far as feels good. You might feel a lengthening down the right hand side of your body. You might want to bring your hand to the back of your head, creating a little bit of support to the crown of your head, the base of your head. And this left hand can be wherever feels good. And then slowly unraveling yourself, coming back to parallel arms to the ground. And then bringing our arms down, maybe helping our left leg back towards the front, helping our right knee coming back to Tadasana. And we'll do the same again on the other side. So we're bringing this left knee now out towards the side, only as far as feels good, the foot following. And again on this side it might feel totally different, so we can lengthen our leg in any direction that feels right for the body. And when we've got comfortable, extending our arms out beside us and looking over our left fingertips if that feels good. And then you might drop that right hand down by your side, put on your hip. And then reach up with your left hand, maybe looking up at your fingertips, feeling a lengthening perhaps down the left side of the body. And drop that left hand behind you, giving your head a little bit of support. You might feel it open out front of your arm a bit. Then inhaling, unraveling, arms back to warrior 2 position, coming to your hips or helping your legs back towards the center of your Tadasana. Centering yourself on your chair, getting stable, and then pushing our feet into the ground once more. Your hands can be on your thighs, by your side, keeping our shoulders relaxed. Might bring in a little gentle movement into our ankles, our hands once more. Maybe rolling our shoulders. I can't do my hands and shoulders at the same time, it's just too much for my brain. And the other way. For once more, inhaling, arms up to the sky. Bringing your hands down to heart center, or perhaps putting your hands on your chest. Maybe closing your eyes if that feels okay for you. Taking an inhale through the nose, the sigh out through the mouth. Thank yourself for taking the choice this morning to move your body, gently waking it up. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.